Are you okay, friend?
Papa, you're all right.
Where am I? What is this?
You need to lay off the spirits, Robert. Found you out yonder in a ditch. You look like you took a nasty fall.
I'm not Bob Crane.
Well, who else might you be then? Peter Rabbit?
Ah, don't you dare speak to me that way. I am a god, an eater of worlds.
Must have hit your head a little harder than you thought there, didn't you, Bob?
Fire, kiddos! When I close my eyes and I dream of you, I see your pretty faces and I taste them too. But my, oh my, how I wish to cry every time we say goodbye.
Oh, dear. Don't be sad. You know what they say about Derry. No one who dies here ever really dies.
Episode 8, Winter Fire, is the Season 1 finale of IT. Welcome to Derry, directed by Andy Muschietti and written by Jason Fuchs. It aired on HBO and HBO Max on December 14th, 2025 and runs 68 minutes. In the finale, Pennywise is unleashed after the military destroys the mystical pillar that contained him, an act that removes his prison and allows him to spread powerful terror through supernatural fog across Derry. TV obsessive. The entity launches a violent siege on the town, kidnapping children, hypnotizing them into his deadlights, and threatening to broadcast fear beyond Derry. The core group, Lily, Ronnie, Margie, and Will, pursue the path of Pennywise's chaos to save their friend and stop the clown before he reaches the frozen river's deadwood pine, a natural fulcrum where Pennywise can be recontained with a ritual dagger. TV obsessive. Meanwhile, Leroy Hanlon, Dick Halloran, and the adult allies coordinate via Halloran's psychic shining to track the dagger and guide the kids to the ritual site. General Shaw's military plot backfires disastrously. His plan to weaponize Pennywise and destroy the containment leads to mass casualties and almost ensures Pennywise's full release. TV obsessive. In the climactic struggle on the ice, the gang buries the dagger amidst combat, aided by the ghostly spirit of Richie, who previously sacrificed himself, freeing the children from the deadlights and entombing Pennywise once more. TV obsessive. The finale then explores fallout, funerals, healing, reconciliation, and decisions on staying or leaving Derry. The path to winter fire. Welcome back to New Plot Verse. Today we enter the frozen heart of horror, the final chapter of Eat. Welcome to Derry Season 1, the epic episode entitled Winter Fire. Spoilers follow. If you haven't watched the finale yet, pause now, because we are going deep. Derry has been a town haunted from its first frame, a place where fear isn't just emotion, but a presence, a breathing thing that inhabits every street, every forgotten alley, every quiet home. This season built slowly, weaving characters' backstories with Stephen King's sprawling American tapestry, until we reached a shattering conclusion that doesn't just conclude a season, but rewrites what we know about Pennywise's connection to time, fear, and legacy. Before we can dissect Winter Fire itself, we need to remind ourselves how we arrived here. The events of the earlier episodes, the key stakes, and the central mysteries still unresolved by Episode 7. In particular, the ritual pillars that once tethered Pennywise's power, the roles of Halloran's psychic empathy, and the haunting sacrifices made by children like Rich all set the stage for the finale's crucible. Opening moments of Winter Fire. The finale opens with the worst possible news. The protective pillar, a mystical boundary that held Pennywise's malevolent essence in place, has been destroyed at the military's insistence. What was once a barrier to pure terror becomes a release valve, and the world begins to drown in fog. A supernatural phenomenon anchored to Pennywise's freedom and the expansion of his influence across Derry. Children disappear. Panic spreads. The town's fog isn't weather. It's fear made manifest. Under that pale swirl, school hallways become traps. Hallways become labyrinths. And every smile becomes a prelude to horror. As the net tightens around Pennywise's victims, we are reminded of the stakes not just for these kids, but for the very soul of Derry. If you're enjoying this breakdown and want deeper lore explanations, be sure to hit subscribe and like. This series deserves it. The final battle on the ice. This is where despair meets resolve. The ice on the river becomes a battlefield, a frozen mirror of the terror beneath. The dagger, a symbol once of containment, now becomes a weapon of hope. Guided by Halloran's psychic connection and amplified by Ricky's lingering presence, the children and adults make one last push to entomb Pennywise. The battle is brutal. Soldiers fall, rituals clash with flesh, and whispers of destiny echo through the frozen air. The dagger resists, almost as though it has a will of its own. A reminder that fear is not just an enemy, but a living force that must be confronted, not merely defeated. If this finale's horror and emotional depth are what you came for, smash the like button and tell us who you think will return in Season 2. Epilogue and unraveling the myth. With Pennywise sealed once more, at least for the next 27 years, the fog lifts and survivors breathe their first clear air. But the finale does not end with simple relief. Instead, it unfolds a series of connective threads that widen the universe beyond this season, hinting at the intricate weave of history and future seasons and time twist. Though Winter Fire concludes Season 1, creators Jason Fuchs and the Muschietis have outlined a roadmap for at least 2 more seasons, with potential arcs in 1935 and 1908, exploring Pennywise's earlier terror and deepening the mythological roots of Derry's curse. And perhaps the most controversial twist, Pennywise's perception of time, nonlinear, cyclical, and indifferent, suggests the entity itself might be remodeling history to prevent his own death at the hands of future Losers Club members. The finale's epilogue scene with Beverly is more than nostalgia. It's a trailer for the unfolding cosmic horror that lies ahead, where past, present, and future bleed into one another.